And we are back. It's your boy Big Bird. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to Act Stupid. Let's get after it. But before we do, let's get into a rap break. Somebody give me a beat. What up? It's your boy Big Vern. And we pushing another rap album this month. Light Years, Nas and DJ Premier, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorite on the track is My Life is Real. Ooh, yeah, My Life is Real. Get Ready is dope. That backspin they put in there, New York State of Mind Part 3 to Billy Joe, oh my God. If you would have told me in 2025, we would have been still talking about a Nas album. Come on. Madman, Writers. Writers is really a salute to the graffiti artists of yesteryear and right now. And either continent. It is dope. It is dope. Son, Young Kings, it's time. My story, your story. AZ and Nas still got it. I think when you go and look at the duos of hip hop, whether it be Method Man, Redman, whether it be Eminem and Royce the 5'9", AZ and Nas is in that category too. You know, Styles P, Jada, man, come on. Junkie and Third Childhood. Yo, Light Years by Nas and DJ Premier in stores now. Now I got a funky rhyme with a funky styles. It's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, make sure you go ahead and get the Nas project. We thought it was fire. So from the world of college basketball, we go back to the National Football League, and Daniel Jones, he's been placed on a transition tag. He becomes the first quarterback since Jeff George way back in 1996, senior year in high school. Now, by getting transition tagged, he's going to miss out on $6 million. Now, when people first look at this at a glance, they're like, oh, the Colts, they're kind of dissing Daniel Jones, and you have to see the forest from the trees because, remember, this is chess, not checkers. This is chess, not checkers. The Colts are in a high-stakes gambling. Again, this is a gambling situation because the real target is Alec Pierce. Because Alec Pierce in the Colts, they have to come to terms on a new deal, and that has to happen in less than a week. And if there is no deal to be reached, then you have Pierce, who will be a free agent, and he's going to pursue the market, and he could be playing somewhere else in 2026. You can only use the franchise tag on one guy, but they want to go ahead and get the Pierce deal done so they can actually keep in place a wide receiver who's a favorite target, not only of Riley Leonard, but also of Daniel Jones. And so they're banking on Daniel Jones going out and fielding offers from other teams because they have the luxury of time. But this is a dangerous gamble. And shout out to us because we were the first people to come out and say you could have a quarterback controversy in Indy because the way Riley Leonard looked in the last Colts game, it looked like as soon as Daniel Jones went down with injury, Riley Leonard should have been playing all along. Riley Leonard should have been playing all along the way he looked in that last game. And everybody, oh, well, it's the last game, Vernon. You can't read too much into it. No, hell no. The Texans were playing for their lives. And Riley made all the throws. He was making all the check downs. And, I mean, he looked like he was having fun out there. He looked like he belonged. He looked the part. And so if you're going to go ahead and have this fictitious eye test, he fixed the eye test. No, that bullshit. He just looked like he could make the throws. And so Indianapolis is fine with Daniel Jones going out here fielding his offers because he's coming off of his lower leg injury. He's trying to go ahead and establish himself. But I'm looking at this and saying, you don't want to do this. And this could backfire massively and blow up in the Colts' faces because the Colts, They're banking that nobody's going to do business with Daniel Jones. And see, the free agent market opens up on March the 11th. And if they don't get a deal done or come to an agreement by July 25th, he only can negotiate with the Colts. The problem is the Jets need a new quarterback. I'm not saying he's going there. Arizona needs a new quarterback. I'm not saying he's going there. Miami could be looking for another quarterback. I'm not saying he's going there. I'm just sitting here saying for all of these in franchises that are quarterback deficient, you'd rather have a Daniel Jones who showed you, had he not got hurt last year, Daniel Jones was on his way to become the comeback player of the year in the NFL. He looked like two totally different guys. From New York to Indianapolis. And Shane Steichken's offense fit him tremendously. You're not going to get anybody to go against the wind. But the true target is Alec Pierce. You're playing with fire by letting a Daniel Jones sit out here until July the 11th because you have the mirage of time. What if Atlanta says, we want Daniel Jones? What then? You got to understand, Michael Penix is dealing with a situation where the people in the front office, they did not draft him. They probably don't want him because they're leaving it up to a quarterbacking thing when they have two lefties go at it, throwing the rock. So that situation is contentious and it might blow up in their face. Who knows? But the fact that you're willing to gamble and roll the dice says a whole lot about this. I just don't see this working out. Now, it could work out, hell, I mean, it is what it is. But when you're in a high-stakes game of chicken, this could blow up. This could really implode. If Pierce walks away from the table, now what? Pierce walks away from the table. Now you got to salvage your pride and you got to sit there and try and come back and do a deal with Daniel Jones. But yesterday's price ain't today's price. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. And so if you let this proverbial shoe drop, and now Daniel Jones goes from being on the tag looking for jobs to where if he comes to the table, you all let Alec Pierce go, he can sit here and try and charge more than the $6 million he was missing. See where this is going? Or this must have been the plan all along. Give Daniel Jones the illusion we're going to go ahead and give him back, but we've made plans to move forward with Riley Leonard. Man, this is wild. We'll keep bringing it on the updates, but if you are a Colts fan, get in the comments. It's your boy Big Vern. Yeah, it's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know the drill. Get in the comments. Let me know whether you agree or disagree. How's it really going down? Also, don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back.